So what does this process look like, collaborative problem solving? So it looks like this. First, a good deal of empathy to clarify the kid's concern. Hey, you know what we've noticed? We've noticed that the mornings have been pretty tough. And when we're asking you to get dressed in the morning, sometimes you're not getting dressed. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. What's going on? What's up? I don't know. Well, think about it for a sec. I mean, do you think maybe you're not so wild about going to school? No? So you're okay about going to school? I like school. What else could be getting in the way? Is it something about getting dressed? No? Huh. Well, because sometimes when we're waiting downstairs with your sister and we're all ready to go, we come upstairs and you were supposed to be getting dressed and we just see you sitting next to your clothes. So what do you think it could be? I don't want to be last. Oh, you don't want to be last. So like it's a race or something, you think? No. So it's not a race. Well, why would you not want to be last then? Because I don't want to be upstairs alone. You don't want to be upstairs alone. How come? I don't know. Do you get like nervous or something? Maybe. Huh. So you don't want to be left alone upstairs if everybody else is downstairs. You might get a little bit nervous. That sound right? And notice all we did was ask some questions. We took some guesses. We provided some reassurance that we were really genuinely interested. And we reflected what we've heard. And now we know the kid's concern, and now it's time to put our concern on the table. And what's that going to look like? Not our solution. It's going to look like putting our concern on the table. Hey, you know what? We're just worried about everybody getting out the door on time in the morning, so we start the morning off okay, and everybody gets to work and school on time. Here comes the third ingredient. Don't solve the problem for the kid. So, you know what? I bet there's something we can do so that you're not having to be upstairs alone, which makes you sort of nervous, but we can all still get out the door on time and start the morning okay. And then one of the hardest things for us adults to do, bite our tongue. You got any ideas? And let the kid take first crack at it. And in the example that I'm giving you, well, the kid's first idea was, well, you could wait upstairs while I get dressed. And mom said, well, I could do that, but then you'd have to get dressed quickly enough because I got to get downstairs and start making lunches and stuff like that. So I'm worried that if you don't do it quickly, I'm going to have to go downstairs. And then what does kids say? Well, how about if I take my clothes downstairs and get dressed downstairs? Great idea.